What's up, y'all? Landon back with Word of the Week. And this week I want to talk about the danger of self-reliance, which is very popular in America. The whole idea of being totally self-reliant and pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, being totally independent. But biblically, if you're a Christian, this is not how we should live, because our strength is very small as humans. And in Psalm 62, verses 6 and 7, it says, "He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved. In God is my salvation and my glory. The rock of my strength and my refuge is in God." And so as a Christian, we should not be trying to live life on our own, be independent, have this mindset of I don't need anybody, or have this idea that we're going to try to fight sin on our own. We cannot do anything on our own. Our next breath is very dependent upon God even giving it to us. And so we need to, instead of trying to muster up our own strength and pick ourselves up by our bootstraps, trust only in God. It says right here that He is my rock and He is my defense, and I shall not be moved. The reason that we would not be moved when we're in the strength of God is because He is the rock. He is a foundation. He is steady. My grandmother used to say that, she would say, "Landon, never put your faith and trust in men. Men will always let you down because we're sinful. We fall short, but God does not. We can always depend upon Him." Then in verse 7, "And God is my salvation and my glory." Our only hope of being saved is faith in Jesus. Acts chapter 4 says that there is no other name on earth that men can be saved by. And then it says here in verse 7, "And my refuge is in God." My safety net, my complete dependence of my safety, my whole life is in the hands of God. And so I think about all the things that I may have, maybe this business or my truck or my relationships or my friends or whatever different things I enjoy doing. They are not mine. My life is not my own. And so rather they are God's. He is Lord of my life. And so I am completely dependent upon Him to save me, to give me my very next breath, to give me the meals. And one of my favorite preachers, Paul Washer, he says, "There's no such thing as a great man or woman of God, but rather it's weak men and women who realize they're so weak, the only strength they have is in God." And that drives them to reading their Bible. It drives them to more prayer time. So if you want to be strong, recognize your weakness and trust in God for your strength. Thank y'all, and God bless.